All right, now we're moving on to our next segment. We were on together for a little too long, but we need to go on to our next one. We cannot spend more than like 20 minutes on this. So we're going on to War of the Worlds, which unfortunately is probably the title of this video. So I'm sorry if you were expecting more from this.
Wait, we can only talk about War Wars for like 20 minutes?
We don't have that much time. You got to go to work soon. But I mean, we spent like 45 minutes on.
We can finish it later when we come back home.
No, you got to finish it now.
Fine. All right.
Anyway, that's what I was trying to tell you. We got to hurry up. War of the Worlds. We watched War of the Worlds. We had heard that it was the worst movie of all time online, and we watched it. And what did you think overall in one word? In one word, what did you think of War of the Worlds?
Why don't you tell me what you think in one word?
I say enjoyable.
I'd say spectacle.
I enjoyed it. I actually thought it was pretty interesting. But I enjoyed it in a different way. Like, obviously the movie, like, kind of sucks. But, like, I don't know. I really like the format. I really like the almost the weird comedy that's in it. And like you kind of said when we were watching it, it kind of feels like a student film.
Yeah, so the thing is that we're going to school for film right now. And as someone who... I mean, I'm sure there's people who are film people that watch this and hated it too. But right now where we are, when we're around other college students who are submitting like their own film and...
Did you forget about your lazy masterpiece? I didn't see you drawing it at all. Okay. I was wondering.
I didn't forget. I know what I'm going to do, but I haven't been working on it that much. But seeing like everyone work on their own stuff at school now and then seeing that, it just kind of reminded me of that. Like a really... Apparently it was all filmed during COVID.
That makes sense.
It's just been sat there for years for some
that makes
reason.
Sense. I believe it.
Also, like, no one, like, has talked about this movie. The actors, Ice-T, who posts, like, a bunch a day, no one said anything about this movie. Any of the actors. They just are not saying anything at all. They're completely quiet. Best actor was Roderick. I thought he was super hot.
Online.
Yeah. Roderick was super hot, as always.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed it. I thought
there's some weird things in this movie
throughout the movie
because it's enjoyable because of how dumb it is. Because like you're telling me that this whole movie is about data or whatever, which by the way, so many things don't even make sense in this movie. A data is stealing. The government's after your data. Sponsored by Amazon. Probably something that literally while you're watching it, there's ads playing that are probably based off your data. Facebook is on there. Which, by the way, that's what makes him snap in the movie when his wife's Facebook is taken away. Not everything being destroyed, and like there's his son is like
his son is the villain,
but not really. The government is.
Yeah, but like plot twist. Spoilers.
Oh my God!
My son.
It's you.
It's
you.
No way.
I can't believe
Ice Cube's acting in this film is top notch. I think he goes way above and beyond Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she is a rock compared to Ice Cube. I mean, he just flies away in this movie and he's just awesome.
I can't wait to see him on the award stage.
Yeah, I think he is really good. But I always think it's like a comedic thing.
That is not comedic. They definitely...
It wasn't comedic at first.
Because you hear the interviews from the director.
Yeah.
It
wasn't comedic at first, but it became comedic how many times he was just like,
dude.
The
director, by the way,
that's not good.
They used a few of the same reaction shots.
Oh, hell.
So they obviously like probably filmed a bunch of reaction shots and just like threw it on top. They used him sipping his coffee twice. And they did it twice again later too.
I really like the editing. I honestly think the editing needs
nothing wrong with the editors. It's my brain was starting to hurt seeing that screen for a little bit. It's kind of like when you're doing anything for a long time.
The editing of this film is really, really cool. I think like that's the coolest thing to take away from it.
These editors were given nothing and they did all they could.
I thought it was really good though, because like I mean, you write a script like that, it's really hard to have like just one screen. Basically, the format of this movie is it's all on just like a computer screen. Basically, you're just watching a screen.
Bad idea, by the way, Mike.
Bad idea, but I'm glad I've seen it done at least once because I think it was a really cool idea to at least see once. I don't think it works because, like you said, I think
I said I'm watching a Let's Play reaction.
About 45 minutes to an hour in, it gets a little old. You're like, okay, but
which, by the way, he's like his daughter is like dying for blood loss. And he gets out the chair. And you're like, oh my God! And he's like, the doors are locked. And he gets back in the chair.
He said lockdown. It's on lockdown.
Doesn't matter. If my daughter, there's chairs everywhere. He's in the glass doors.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, then why?
At first, I thought it was a green screen background, but it wasn't. I don't know. It really looked like a green screen background, but I guess it wasn't.
What does that mean, lockdown?
It was a government building. They locked it all down because there's so much stuff in there.
But, like, he's, like, the only one in this building, by the way.
Yeah, I don't understand. He's, like, the only...
he's in a room with several chairs.
Also, we have to remember, if this event would happen in real life, the person at the top of this would be Kristi Noem. And President Donald Trump. But, so that'd be interesting. I wonder how it goes.
No, I think this movie's made by Republicans, I'm assuming.
I know, but, like, at least, like...
By the way, I say it's made by Republicans because they kind of include Fox News a lot. They show Joe Rogan. They have Tucker Carlson.
Is War of the Worlds a Republican propaganda almost? Like
slightly, kinda, a little bit.
Because that was one thing I noticed. Fox News is like the news
they
network.
mentioned CNN once.
Almost everything throughout the movie. Like they showed CNN once. But, like, it was just, like, a little tiny notification. But every single, like, news broadcast, it was always Fox News.
And also,
nothing
it's, like, anti-government. It's, like, anti-government, but also you love the companies that are also stealing your...
Yeah, it seems really weird. And then it's so pro-Amazon. And Amazon is kind of intertwined in this right-wing thing right now.
Apparently, Amazon has nothing to do with this, and it was all coincidental. That's what the director said. The director said, no, it's
also
to be like
very
that.
rid of any kind of... definitely like woke and ideology, if that's the way you want to call it. Like there's nothing in there. It's all about this family.
It's all about the government. It's all about the
baby.
Well, I'm saying it's all about the government.
Yeah, it does feel like a very right-wing storyline. Definitely. Like to me, I thought that when I was watching it, there was nothing in there that felt like this is, but it also feels so current and so like too modern. It's like this is happening right now, and it's like I don't know. It was a little too on the nose, but I enjoyed it honestly. In like I
enjoyed it how dumb it was.
I would watch it again.
I want to be high and watch it, and I would watch it with a bunch of friends who are also high.
The one big thing is that the effects were terrible throughout the whole movie.
The best that they could do, because really,
I guess the budget probably wasn't great, but
the thing that's so annoying is that the director seems to be taking himself really seriously.
Oh, does he?
And he's just like, the way he's talking, he's just like, the internet just took it the wrong way.
Oh, Jesus.
So he seems to
defend the director. Hot take.
Oh my God.
War of the Worlds is the best movie of 2025.
You put it on S tier.
S tier.
You cannot disgrace your board.
No, it's not the best movie of 2025. But I will say it was enjoyable. The CGI was terrible. But I can't really get mad at people for having bad CGI.
Fun fact,
that's all the company.
Fun fact, this movie is based on the classic War of Worlds novel that was made in like the 1800s, late 1800s. And that book got so popular back then that someone did a radio broadcast being like, oh my God, Martians are invading this world. Well, it turns out they weren't, but the public that were tuning in didn't know that this was a fake story broadcast, so they actually thought that there was aliens invading them. Yeah. And it started a huge panic. And it's one of the first public broadcasts. We learned that.
Yeah.
That's what this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's also when he goes into that. He also goes into the files at one point and sees like all the secret government projects. One of them was Project Blue Book, which is something that conspiracy theories have been saying was going to happen this year in 2025. Project Blue Beam. I'm assuming that's connected to that, which is the idea that the government would stage a alien invasion using holograms on us in 2025 to show control and basically dominate us in some way.
By the way, just really quick, terrible dad.
Yeah, he is a pretty bad.
He's pretty terrible. He's just like, this is so funny. He's spying on them 24/7. He hacks into her MacBook, which by the way happens several times because he says, "Oh, she changed her password again," and he's like, "I can't believe she didn't want to invite me to the baby shower." He stalks her all the time in her fridge, all of her work. He's named the cameras, and like later when like these aliens are invading Earth and she finally gets to safety, she's like bleeding out. He's like, I understand why you didn't invite me to your baby shower. In the middle. And she's like, right now, Dad, are you serious? And he's like, no, I get it.
I love it. Okay? I love it.
And
I think it's so good.
And in his he makes this goodbye, which also is why I just feel like
I'm honestly taking it as more of a comedy movie, and I enjoy it more as a comedy movie.
Well, definitely.
It's so funny at certain parts. Like, and movies really don't make me laugh a lot, but this one did. I was just like, especially Ice Cube's acting. He's just like, just the way he acts. He's just, Which, by the way, what the fuck does he do? Anyone could do his job. I'm serious. Like, anyone, what they show the hacking and surveillance is, it's all him by this guy where he just looks at a bunch of green boxes that tell them whether it's bad or not. There's a scene where he's following this car way in the beginning of the movie, and it says threat level. So first he's like going through all these boxes, and he's like, okay, green box, green box, green box, green box. Okay, good. But then there's a red box, and it's this car driving past the White House, and it says threat level medium, and he just moves on. So what is he surveilling for? The computer tells him there's a threat level happening, and he's just like, moving on. He doesn't really do... He just kind of like sees videotape and like gets information on it, what is his job? Like, what is so valuable about him? Yeah.
Like, it's so unclear.
Also,
really.
Facebook Messenger does not work like that.
It does not track your heartbeat.
Facebook in general does not work like that. Okay, so the heartbeat was because she had an Apple Watch one, definitely. Apple Watch tracks your heartbeat.
I'm saying it's not, which means like if it's dead. If she's dead, then Facebook doesn't send anymore.
Yeah, but the heartbeat was...
I was joking because in the movie, it shows her heartbeat, and it seems like in the movie, if you die, like Facebook won't let your messages
I don't know. But Facebook Messenger does not work like that, by the way. War of the Worlds decides that if your family member is dead,
Facebook
somehow,
is like, nah.
when you send them a message, it just pops up at this little red, like, not delivered thing canceled.
But sometimes it doesn't mean you're dead, though, because the daughter, her message didn't send, but she was alive.
Yeah.
It was a fake out. Which I don't know what.
I don't know. But also it's so weird because at one point, basically, he gets a notification that says, from Facebook that says your memories are deleting. And he goes on Facebook and his whole wife's Facebook page gets like cleared.
No.
He's like,
oh my God.
No, man. Oh, damn. Oh
God. No. I told him, I'm like, this is like my dad, like, watching football. My dad is more emotional watching a Pittsburgh game than seeing his son like be struck by a meteor.
But yeah, anyway, but then it's so confusing because after that they're all going on YouTube and they're putting all these videos. So it's like, okay, Facebook got deleted, but then a little bit later they literally post the video on Facebook again. Like the video they posted on YouTube, they posted on Facebook and on X and on all this stuff. But they posted on Facebook and it works and everything's fine.
There's so many things.
Why did I understand if it was just Facebook that went down and YouTube was still working because data centers are in different places throughout the world. But so maybe the Facebook one went down, the YouTube one was still up. But they literally used Facebook later in the movie after they said Facebook was deleted. Like that, it was just like a completely.
Also,
like
I love that his NASA friend. Every time she turns on a video, it says NASA in the corner. Her last name seems to be NASA because of government official, it's her first name, last name, NASA. Just to make it clear, she's with NASA, which we don't know what position she is. We don't know why she keeps FaceTiming this random guy who's on surveillance and being like, look at this.
I probably would be like that in real life, though. Because you talk to so many government
They would not be their first name. It would be their last name. And also, on like tracking her name is... It would be first name, last name, maybe position of like where they are. But also it doesn't say what position she's in and out. It just says NASA.
Yeah.
Also, really, it was another thing. Oh yeah, when he finally listens to his son, which by the way, his son is like the secret hacker, sends him a bunch of files, he's immediately convinced. Immediately. He's like, oh my God, you're right. And he comes in, he makes this video, and he photoshops his face onto a hacker's a stock image of a hacker, and he slow fades his face and like, yes, I am now a hacker. And like all the hacker Reddit bros are like, bro, that is so badass, that's so cool.
Also, Marvel reference, Agent Coulson, Officer Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. He is our DHS Secretary of Homeland Security. He was the bad guy in the government surveillance, basically, and he was arrested at the end.
Yeah, after Amazon saved the day. And also, it's so funny how they said it like 3 times. They said, What? So you can know what's in your Amazon delivery cart?
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Amazon. What? We're not so you can know what's in Amazon because Amazon doesn't stand.
That's how the movie ends. He's
Amazon.
Like, they offer him a job and he's like, I don't want to know what's in people's Amazon delivery cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you. And the guy's like, what do you mean? And then he just hang up. Like, it's like, oh no, he's such a good hacker. The government's gonna get found out. Oh no, it's not like he's gonna lose all of his equipment and access to everything that. Yeah. Oh no. Which, by the way, it is so funny. He's writing this letter to his children, like early, like the world is ending. He's like, oh, I guess I should send my letter to tell my kids I love them through email. And he puts a subject: being a parent is hard. Not I love you or you're my best. Being a parent's hard. Okay. I have been protecting you guys and watching you. Here's all these photos of surveillance photos I've had of you this whole time. I've been keeping up and watching you 24/7. And for the first writes the letter, he only writes his daughter's name because he got in an argument with the son. And then after they make up and the son's like a badass hacker, then he includes his son's name.
And Dave.
And Dave. So, but by the way, he had it scheduled too, which seems to me like he was about to go on this dangerous adventure to get the USB delivered by the Amazon drone, which saved the day. Really badass Amazon drone. It is like, phew, dodging lasers. But he gets this USB, he plugs it in, and he might be dead. So he schedules the email to come in later, which means technically it feels like that just in case he didn't die, he can go back and like unscheduled. Because why didn't he just send it immediately?
Yeah. So yeah, basically these bugs are attacking the data centers. His daughter's like this biological engineer, so she has this like cannibal virus that they use basically to put into this hard drive.
Best line.
Her boyfriend is an Amazon driver, so
Amazon tape saved the day too. Amazon tape saved her from bleeding. Which, by the way, this very smart person was bleeding, and she took out the only object that was stopping her from bleeding. And she said, I thought if I took it out, it would stop me from bleeding. And then Amazon tape saved the day. So, also, best line in this movie, they said, it's biological, which means you can kill it. And someone says, that hasn't been tested yet. Really think about that line. It's biological, which means you can kill it. That hasn't been tested yet. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Anyway, yeah, he places an Amazon order for a flash drive, and then the boyfriend flies him in a flash drive with the drone. Which was pretty interesting. There's like this fight scene basically where they're all working remotely basically and doing this big fight scene, and they save the world, and they get the flash drive there, and he plugs it in. Her cannibal thing devours everything, but he ends up surviving.
But the U.S. government was about to bomb Washington.
Yeah, they were about to just bomb the thing. So that was about the end. And then he decides he doesn't want to work for the government anymore. He wants to be with his family.
He wants to keep an eye on the government instead of the government.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it enough. I don't know. I don't think it was like terrible. I mean, it was bad.
It's a terrible movie, but it's a fun terrible movie.
Yeah.
Also, it is totally propaganda for big companies, big tech too. They're like kind of pro Tesla too, a little bit. Which you can like and use Amazon, but I don't think it's good to believe that they definitely aren't stealing your data. And Facebook, which got sued for stealing people's data. Okay. Which, are you going to move on from
We are ranking War of the Worlds, starring Ice Cube. Oh, shit.
Ice Cube?
Yeah, Ice Cube.
That was oh.
Why? Who did you think it was?
I got his name mixed up. Hold on. Isn't his name Ice-T?
No.
Ice Cube?
Ice Cube. Anyway, we're ranking War of the Worlds today.
Well, Rick and Morty destroyed me. I'll explain later.
Anyway, we're ranking Ice Cube. We're ranking War of the Worlds today. I was told this is the worst movie of all time. I actually enjoyed it a little bit.
It could be the worst movie of all time and still be enjoyable.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed it, and I don't dislike this movie a ton. So I'm actually gonna say.
You're gonna disappoint our film professors.
I don't know where to put it. I have no idea.
That's why I told you we need a separate rank for E, which is below F but enjoyable.
It can't go in F because I don't believe it's an F.
So It's time to flip the board around, Drake.
I guess I'll put it in D.
No.
Because I don't think it's average, I guess. I don't know. I really like it, though.
No, but D is, like, forgettable. F is, like, so bad, like, it's upsetting. That's why we need another rank for movies that are so bad but funny.
Or maybe, like, really low C's?
No! Stop putting it higher! Put it in between here in the middle for now.
I will put it in D. War of the Worlds is in D because I don't have a category that I really like something, but it's not that good. So
you're a fraud.
It's not really that good, but
it was a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes for a time.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was
Everyone
enjoyable.
Said it was a 0 movie.
I was laughing. I was having a good time. I thought it was a good movie for the most part. I think I had.
It's not a good movie. It was funny. It's not a good movie.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
No.
I don't know. I like it. I put it in D, but I do recognize it's a terrible movie. So
you're gonna start wearing Amazon merch, Drake.
Because I do have to think if this board was more filled, I'd feel bad putting it with other stuff that's probably in C or D. So, but
that's why we need a separate rank. I'm telling you. But yeah, you're gonna start wearing Amazon merch and